Attention duelists! Phoenix here, bringing you a little bit of a different Master Duel video. Normally, after a new pack has come out, myself and Cross Christ will go head to head using cards from that pack, but neither of us really cared about anything that came out in the last one.
Yeah, well, not just that. It's just like everything that got any sort of support. It was like one or two cards, and even then, it really didn't add that much to any pre-existing stuff. And then there were just random splashes of stuff too, like the was that Flame Princess? No,
Yeah.
that wasn't her name. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, I
about. The
know.
cover card there.
Yeah, the card that everyone's been freaking out about for so long.
Yeah, it's just like this set. It felt like it really is not going to make any changes to the meta at all.
Is this one of the like packs where it's like in 2 weeks instead of a month another pack is coming out?
I don't know off of the top of my head. I know the one last month came out a little early. Um, but no, I still think it'll probably be another 4 weeks or so before we see another set come out.
Yeah, and there's bigger stuff that's coming that we'd actually care to use. Figured
Right.
we'd save our
Like,
gems.
agreed. Um, that said, still holding out for the end of the Albaz story as well as I think novellas should be getting some stuff.
That's what I'm waiting. Of me a
Yep.
Borger. But instead, we have decided that we are going to use the structure decks you can buy from the shop for 500 gems. We're going to spin a roulette wheel, each of us getting one at random, and then take that fresh out the box as a one of, go head to head in our best of three just for a fun thing. We did spin the roulette off stream because I was unable to get that to go up on the overlay, so I figured to spare you all from just hearing a roulette wheel and not being able to see it, we would do that ahead of time. So I spun the wheel and I got Immortal Glory. I'm playing the zombie structure deck.
You missed Halloween by just a few days. Although I guess it still sort of falls in the same time frame, so good for you.
I
I,
know
on the
the
flip side,
looming specter
I...
of Christmas is pretty scary.
let's not forget the ghost of Turkey's past.
What about turkey fast?
That's fair.
Worst
Ham's the
meat.
better meat, anyways.
Oh, yeah, turkey is
Sorry,
by
anyone who's
far
out there.
the worst meat.
Yeah. Actually, I like it thinly sliced in sandwiches. I mean, it has to have the right stuff going with it. Like I like a sharp cheese to go with it, but that's neither here nor there. I spawned Magicians of Pendulum, so I
I'm
get to
learn how to pendulum summon.
I get to play with the redheaded stepchild that was forgotten once Master Rule 4 came around.
Yeah. But
So
we've gotten our decks ready for the best of three. Let's get into it.
oh neat, you got the Unchained mate.
That's my dog.
That's fair.
I'd like very much enjoy the disparity of seeing it on the Medolce field that I use.
What's that new archetype that just came out in the TCG? That like dreamy archetype where you have this cute little boss monster, but then you have these horrifying abomination pendulums.
Do you mean the Nemlaria?
That's it. Yes.
And you had it reversed. They are a bunch of monsters, and there is one pendulum monster that's just a sleepy girl.
Yeah. Well, the more you know. All right. Start things off. Setting a card. What do I have here? Ooh, this ain't exactly. Not gonna lie, this feels like a more of a starter deck than a structure deck.
That's best.
I hate to say it, but I agree. All right,
Have some playground Yu-Gi-Oh time.
exactly. Well, fun fact: all four. Know what I'm? I just telegraphed right there. All four cards in my hand are pendulum monsters, so it's just like, what do you guys do?
Slap them in the scale, and you swing the pendulum, and they have a animation they play every episode a bunch of times and win.
That is true.
Arc 5 is good.
Oh, it was. I feel like it went on for 15 episodes longer than it needed to.
Yes, the final victory lap was unnecessary.
And if I may, I feel like the Synchro Arc tournament was a bit too long.
I don't disagree, but we did get the return of the Master of Faster.
That is fair. Jack Atlas is always a treat to watch.
That wasn't a bad duel. Wasn't any fucking good though.
True that. Okay. Your scale is 3.
Hey, Respawn, welcome to the stream. Joined us for a casual one.
Hello, Mr. Respawn. Alright, so I'm P-scaling Odd Eyes Mirage and Odd Eyes Phoenix. Gonna Pendulum Summon.
About my eye.
You have the most average eyes, I'm sorry, dude.
Yep.
We got a Pendulum Magician, as well as Silver Claws.
Super understandable to bounce out once cash drops.
Yes. Alright, so Pendulum Sorcerer's effect. When it's special summon, I can target up 2 cards I control, destroy them, and if I do, add perform upon monsters with different names from my deck to my hand. Except another sorcerer, which is not going to matter because he's the only one on the deck. So that said, I am going to use his effect. Gonna pop my Silver Claws there. Do I want to pop another is the question. Why not? I'll go ahead and... Weirdly enough, I feel like Mirage is the choice here. Search on the deck. Oh, there we go. Cool.
Yeah, cash is very much. Jesus Christmas though.
Sorry, Roxanne's right next to me.
Cash is
So,
one of the worst of the solitaires.
yeah, not only is the whole banishing face down thing a pain in the butt, but the locking your opponent out. That's also no fun.
Yeah, Zing Zing Hoo and Ground Collapse are like meme cards.
Right?
Why'd you make it work?
We had Ojamas for crying out loud. Using Skull Acrobatics effect to search my deck.
Yep.
In this instance, I'm gonna go with.
Fortunately, I've been staying in the gold range. I had much to deal with cash.
Yeah, I try not to go higher than gold. Unfortunately for me, that's gonna be it for my turn. I have a hard time believing that. I mean, you're playing zombies.
Well, yeah, when cash just dropped, they were everywhere, no matter what rank.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the same with Tearla, man. Yeah. You can mumble all you want. Oh no, he set a face down. What could it be?
On Moraki.
And what do you do?
Don't like that audio is cutting in and out. Let me.
My audio's flipping in and out.
Yours is fine for me, but Respawn saying you're coming in times.
Oh.
Gate weird on this.
If it's card in your position. That's not a
It's
terrible card. Just for the lulls to get it out of the way with, I'll go ahead and activate Pendulum Switch. Don't want to activate that just now.
I will allow that.
Well, thank you for your permission.
Yep.
I appreciate it. If my audio is switching about, I'm sorry. I have a wiggly little 10-month-old in my arms right now.
Sleep.
Yeah, her big sisters woke her up.
They're supposed to be asleep too.
You would think.
Well,
That was something.
there wasn't.
All right. Let's see here. Hey. Hmm.
I think my threshold may have been a little bit adjusted.
Ow. Alrighty.
Because for whatever reason,
No
when you
worries.
plug in a PlayStation controller, it's always like, oh, that's right. You wanted to use the terrible garbage microphone that's built into that, right? No and
Are we
never.
gonna get? Are we gonna get the the PlayStation controller rant later?
Oh, I'll do it now while you do your turn. So Dragon Ball The
Nice.
Breakers had Broly dropped because they had the 1 year anniversary, and I was like, yeah, I'll check out the game again, play it a bit because some new stuff added since the last time I played. And my PlayStation controller crapped out on me. You don't have to hold the baby by the microphone.
Oh, she's now by my feet.
Anyway, so my old PS4 controller crapped out on me. So it's like, oh, I'll just get like a new PS5 controller. It'd be great. I've heard they have good hand feel to them, better controller, modern era, whatever. I go out and get one. Cool. Does not come with the USB cable that I need, and the USB cable is a different one than the one PS4 is needed. So I have to get another one of that. Go back to the store, get that. No problem getting it. The problem is that to get all these things, PS5 controller and the cable, ran me about 95. Dragon Ball The Breakers as a game costs $20.
Yeah.
I spent 4 times the amount of the game to be able to use a controller. I could have done mouse and keyboard, but I don't want to know people hearing the clickety clacks because it annoys me.
Yeah, unfortunately, the stuff you really need is where they get you.
Yep.
Alright, so here's what I think we're gonna do. Gonna go ahead and get the pendulum summon out of the way with right now. Selecting the wolf, and from my hand, harmonizing magician. When Harmonizing Magician is Pendulum summoned, I can special summon one Magician monster from my deck in defense position, except another Harmonizing Magician. Which I think is just fine. Oh no, he has a response.
Enma's Judgment.
Your opponent special summons a monster, destroy it. Does change things up just a little bit here, but I think we can work with that. I'll go ahead and activate my spell card. Sorry, my trap card. Bless you. Bless you. Target one card in my Pendulum Zone and special summon it. I'm going to bring out my unicorn then. And the
That
card
was
I'm
right in the
special...
microphone.
She is 2 feet away from it. Just has one of those voices that carries. Alright, so which Magician Pendulum card do I want to bring out? Um, are any of you level 4? Hey, that's my card. Oh no, he has more responses.
Worry about it.
Oh, I'm worried.
Don't even trip, Chuck.
I have not heard it phrased as such before. Uh, go into battle.
You fool. Zombie power struggle.
No, not my Skullcrobat Joker.
Now I am the strong.
Yes, you are. All right. Well, unfortunately for me, that's where I have to end my turn.
Unfortunately for me, my power boost lasts a turn.
Well, I'm sure you're fine.
I'm going to summon my Tengu.
Hmm.
The
Could use the
board.
effect of my trap. Put the unicorn back.
Oh, goes both ways.
Yep. I mean, there has to be an open slot, but yeah.
Well, gonna do something weird. I'm gonna summon Kasha
Nothing else.
and shuffle away all
Oh,
monsters on the board.
that'll do it.
Kasha punch.
Nah, it's not worth it.
And then I will pass. You know, I was really hoping I'd get like a Unizombie in my opener or a glow up bulb.
You aren't that lucky.
I really am, though.
Alright, so. Gonna set that. Hmm. Gonna activate the effective pendulum switch. Gonna target the Phoenix this time.
I am Phoenix.
It just sort of clicked for me that both of us have different Phoenix icons.
Yeah. Themes and motif.
Yep. And I could have played that one a little smarter, but aren't you going pendulum zone? Hold up just a second here.
Yeah, sorry, Respawn. Most, at least once a month on Saturdays, I'll do a video where it's just me and Cross Crest. It's sort of a planned thing that we have.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yep.
All right. Um. da-da-da-da. I'm
Battle
doing my
phase.
best. Right.
I have a question.
What?
Why didn't you pendulum summon and then bring out the Phoenix?
So, I have another pendulum card in my hand. but for some reason it's not letting me put it in the pendulum zone. So I thought, all right, um, break out Phoenix, put this other card in, pendulum summon, and then do more. So yeah, like I said, well, like you said, I'm playing playground rules today.
That's helpful.
Oh no.
That's actually very helpful. I'm going to summon Gozuki.
Oh boy.
His effect. I'm going to look at what I can send away. Help. Hmm. That's a good one. I'm going to send away Al Ghul Mazera. And I'll move to battle and do a big punch.
You do that big punch that you do. Alright. End phase. Go ahead and use the switch to bring up the unicorn.
The Nintendo Switch.
Oh, sure, we don't invoke Disney, but that's fine. I see how it is.
No. We don't sing Disney songs.
Oh, it's also clear now. Hmm.
Did you bring Unicorn out for a reason, or?
Just in case I had a better option for the pendulum zone, which fortunately I don't. So, gonna activate that effect.
Put him back.
Why are you letting me P-scale now? That is so weird. Is there a limitation on how many times you can put a monster? Wait, let me see here.
Does it have some other effects? Like there has to be something in the scale with it?
No. Okay. You target one card in your pendulum zone switch. No restriction there. Alright, whatever. Pass turn, praying for the heart of the cards. We are on turn 8.
We've done worse.
You're not wrong.
Use old Gozuki's effect.
Mm-hmm.
I want to send. Options are a little limited for good ones.
I just haven't seen a synchro play from you yet.
There are actually a fair amount of tuners. The hard part's just I haven't gotten one. That'll work. I'm going to send Plague Spreader Zombie.
Oh boy.
Then I'm going to activate Overdone Burial. I'll discard my Red Ogre to target a monster that is below level 7 and summon it, which will be my Plague Spreader Zombie.
Here we go.
Help. Fortunately, that's going to have to be the one that I do. Doom Kaiser Dragon.
Oh no.
It does nothing because you have no zombies in your grave.
It is a big bungus.
But I can also activate Gozuki's effect. I'm going to banish Al Ghul Mazera. I can summon Gozuki back.
Mhm.
Nope, I
Oh,
lied. I'm actually
because you
going to
can't use.
summon from my hand, not Gozuki, my Bacon Saver. But Al Ghul Mazera was banished, so he will come back. I will not modulate his level. And he has to come back in defense mode. Then I'll move to fight mode and swing with the Doom Kaiser. Then my bacon will
Thank
be
you.
saved. Okay, that's how I'll do that.
All right, let's see if this does me any good. Wavering eyes.
Oi!
You got this one, dude. I have nothing. Yeah, taking out that uh the tuner right away. That really did a number on me.
Yeah, I had to. Also, I was just going to fire off the Enma no matter what you did because it was all I had.
No. Well, then that was poor timing on my part. So, in any case, there is so much reading with pendulums. I'm starting to see why Yu-Gi-Oh players hate reading.
Uh, I won, so you were going first.
All right. I like what you did with your dual field, by the way.
Thanks. I didn't make it.
No, you didn't.
Someone at Konami made it.
Okay. I see what you mean. Someone's cracking wise, is he?
I would never. Always.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's kind of nifty there. Will that work? Yes, it will. All right. This will look a little familiar. Putting Phoenix in and Silverclaw. Gonna go ahead and Pendulum Summon there. For Performapal Second Donkey. Its effect activates. When it's normal or special summoned, I can send a Performapal monster from deck to graveyard except Performapal Second Donkey. If I have two cards in my Pendulum Zone, I can add it to my hand instead. That's kind of wizard. So from there, the Performapal monster I'm going to want. Hmm. Oh, boy. That should be an easy choice. Skullcrabat Joker is the one going in my hand. So, gonna go ahead and summon him. Activating his effect. And I'm gonna put it in my hand. Oh. I will set one card and pass my turn.
All right. Let's see what I got. What in God's name is that thing?
Probably some sort of abomination.
Absolutely is. You know what?
You going for the lulz? Oh.
Your turn.
I believe you. All right. Gonna go ahead and pendulum summon. Bringing out the sorcerer, using his effect. Targeting 2 cards to destroy. I'm choosing second donkey and himself, actually.
Oh, there goes a real one.
There goes my hero.
Copyright.
Oh, that's right. Sorry about that. And the other one we're gonna go with. Hmm. Yeah, you'll do. Let me go ahead and summon out the Odd Eye Synchron. Gonna get a battle.
Okay.
Skullcrabat attacks the face down.
You fool!
At the start of damage, if my pendulum monster battles an opponent's monster, I can special summon from my hand. Big Bungus.
Escape.
No.
Ghost. What say you now?
I'm saying I'm attacking that goat or black sheep token. I love how they're able to be both creepy and cute at the same time. Then.
Yeah.
All right. Main 2. All right. Setting that face down. And can end my turn there.
That's what I like to see.
Oh no.
I'm going to summon Unizombie.
Oh no.
Going to the Unizombie's effect. Face a monster on the field. Attack for zombies. Send a monster to the deck. Modulate the level of this ghost.
All right.
Send away.
One of the Zukis are plague spreaders. Does the deck have both Gauze and Mez in them?
Yes.
All right. Do they still have the German accents?
I have not had the conversation with the lads.
No.
And I am going to send away Gozuki. Gozuki effect. Banishing the ghost. I can summon. Yeah, why not? Koaki Meru Ghoulen Gate.
That's a mouthful. What do you do?
I have to reveal a zombie or a Kawaki Meru Iron Core because he has a Kawaki Meru effect. And if a Kawaki Meru monster I control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, I can remove from play a Kawaki Meru from my graveyard instead, which does nothing. He's just level 5, really.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that level 5 is the more important part there.
But I'm now going to target my other Black Sheep token using Unizombie's primary effect, discarding Plague Spreader Zombie. And I'm going to use my Plague Spreader's effect, and I'm going to return this card to the top.
What is it?
Doesn't matter. Something that. What do you have? Do you have anything that's effect? Effect. That's enough reading.
Readings for nerds.
Going to sync these two together. I can make Skeletal Dragon Felgrand.
Ooh. Does it have an animation?
Nope.
Aw.
Just weird fingers. When he's
As
special
zombies
summoned,
do.
I can target one monster on my opponent's controls or in the graveyard and banish it. You're big. Yeah. Felgrand's cool and all, but we can do better.
Oh, I believe it.
I'll then use Plague Spreader Zombie and Felgrand to make Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord.
He gets a stat buff, doesn't he?
No, that's the other one. I'll then move to the old Battle Schmage. And there are decisions to be made here. Children. You, because if you come from the extra deck and you come back and sink away, then you're gone forever. Zombie Punch! Main 2, set 1, pass.
I'll go ahead and activate Heavy Storm Duster.
My zombie power struggle.
Yeah, I wasn't about to do any of that last minute stuff again.
I'm going to use Zombie Dragon Lord's effect to bring back Felgrand. Felgrand was special summon, so his effect will activate.
Yep.
And we'll just get rid of him.
Pendulum summon! By himself, and get rid of the wolf.
That's surprising.
Yeah, just a little.
Thought you would have kept Wolf for the power boost.
You would think.
I did think. I know better now.
Checking out the scales, picking up the scales. And the other one. We'll go with you. Ooh. Okay, we can work with that. Yep, start going nuts.
Say less. Yeah, I'm going to use Zombie Power Struggle's Grave Effect. Returning Plague Spreader to the deck. If I can reset it. I will summon the Mad Mauler. Mad Mauler. And these adorable little dudes. Gonna sink away into the Immortal Dragon.
For which the deck is named after.
3. I'm going to use Immortal Dragon's effect.
Mm-hmm.
And away. Why not? Necroworld Banshee.
Alright.
Banshee effect. Activate Zombie World from the deck.
Mm-hmm.
We are all zombies on the inside. Does that do anything for me? I don't think it does. Nope. Battle. Zombo Dragon Lord and Felgrand. Fast turn.
Alright. That is a card. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Put in the pendulum zone. Oh man, these things have such silly names. Pay scale. Formapal, Odd Eyes, Minotaurus.
Zombie power. Bring me back. Yeah, bring me back Gozuki.
Alright.
A monster will special summon from the graveyard, so I can target one other face-up monster and negate its effects until the end of the turn. I'm not doing that.
I was gonna say, I think you jumped the gun on that one.
Like I forgot, Felgrand had a second effect.
Ah. Let's see here. Pendulum Summon. Bring out the Sorcerer. Use his effect. Destroy that. Don't destroy another card.
That's not a good card.
No. All that said, I can't say I'm particularly thrilled with any of the cards in this, really.
Yeah.
Gets a little bigger there. And
Now you know I have this.
I do. I also know how this game's going. Do you want to do anything flashier, or should we go ahead and say you got this one?
I want to know if I can get out every zombie synchro monster in this deck.
Go for it.
Uh, don't think I can get all of them. 3, 6, 2. Oh, you're a 2. I counted wrong. Wait. There's a monster from deck to graveyard. Summon 1. Trying it. Gonna send Glow Up Bloom. Glow Up Bloom effect. Summoning from the deck because Zombie World's on board. Oh, he only summons big ones, right? That changes that. Well, bring out Zombie Dragon. And I've actually filled up my board, so I can't do any synchro summoning. So I'm just going to punch you to death.
Fair enough.
You're going to summon
You
the Phoenix.
fool! You fool!
Keep using that word. I don't think you know what it means.
No, I don't. Especially because I don't read. Alright, give me just a second here, because I want to see something.
Are you looking up the address of whoever made that deck list?
That's getting to the top of my list here. All right. And you guys. Okay, so gonna go over the extra deck that I have here real quick.
Sure.
Now, with your zombie deck, it really doesn't call for anything specific, correct? Maybe Plague Spreader every now and then.
Let me check. Plague Spreader is required for one of them. Other than that, it is just either tuner or zombie tuner.
Okay, so 4 out of your 5 cards are generically summonable as long as you have a tuner.
Yep.
A tuner from that deck. Okay. So, in my extra deck, I have Time Star Magician, who requires 2 level 4 Magician Pendulum monsters. Want to take a stab at how many Magician Pendulum monsters are in this deck?
2.
3.
Oh,
Yes. And then we have Beast Eyes Pendulum Dragon and Rune Eyes Pendulum Dragon. One of them needs Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and the other needs a Dark Dragon monster.
I guess
Let me
there's
do a
one.
quick. I believe 2, but still, point remains. So Odd Eyes Mirage Dragon, and oh, that's another 3. Odd Eyes Persona Dragon, and Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Oh, I stand corrected. There's Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon also. So, all right, there are 4 Dark Dragon monsters that could be used for Beast Eyes Pendulum Dragon. But I also need Beast monsters for that, which
You've probably got
getting all
a
those
few.
gears together at the same time, tricky.
Don't
And
you
then
have
let's
the
not even.
sorcerer who can add cards?
Yes. So when he's special summoned, target up to 2 cards I control, destroy them. If I do, add perform a pal monsters with different names from deck to hand,
Hmm.
except another one of himself, which doesn't matter since everything in here is a 1 copy of. Speaking of 1 copy of, there's only 1 copy of the fusion card. I thought there was another thing that could perform the fusion. Was that Dragon Caller?
Dissolver? Pretty sure Dissolver is a fuser.
Was it? In any case, getting stuff out of the extra deck here is really hard.
Yeah, also you don't have the link zone things to help you out because you have no link monsters to
Nope,
expand that.
I do not. So, shall we begin match 3 and mix things up and have you start out?
Sure.
All right. And I'm going second.
Oh, check this out.
Oh no.
Boom. You cooked. We both know you're never going to be able to overcome this unbreakable board.
Well, speaking of the devil, oh, nice Persona Dragons going in the pendulum scale. Go ahead and use Duelist Alliance. Question is, which card do I want?
Well, you either want the guy that blows up dudes in searches, or there he is.
Yep. My other one. Gonna activate Spiral Flame Strike. I'm gonna add an Odd Eyes from deck to hand. The question is, which one's the better pendulum monster?
Pretty sure Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon's a scale 5, so I don't think it's him.
Scale 4, actually, so you are correct.
Hey, it got worse.
Yeah, it did. That said, exactly this is effect there. Reduce battle damage involving a pendulum monster I control to 0. During the end phase, you can destroy this card, and if you do, add one pendulum monster with 1500 attack from your deck to your hand. Hmm. Now, the other one, Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon, when it's pendulum summon card inflicts battle damage to your opponent. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number of Odd Eyes cards in your pendulum zones times 1200. Kind of leading towards Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon here. Alright, next up, gonna summon out Skullcrabat Joker. Using his effect.
He's beginning to believe.
Just a little bit. Who is the best date? I believe my best bet here is. Wait a sec. That'll work. Odd Eyes Mirage Dragon. Put him in the P scale. Pendulum Summon. Get the Phantom Dragon and get you out. I'm not gonna pop out another card. Just getting rid of him. From deck to hand. And oh man, these steps are so long. Perform a foul, Odd Eyes. Dissolver. Yeah, that one. Alright. If this is going to be another scapegoat, I'm going to be upset. Skullcrabat, go! And Dissolver does its thing where it brings itself out.
Hey, you're going to be upset.
Uh, yeah, may as well keep doing the thing. No response. That's concerning.
Don't even sweat.
I'm sweating.
That's a good card.
Oh, I believe you.
Behold the power of Jacko Bolin.
That is not a bad card.
Oh, that's where the problem arises.
Is it the banishing himself? Because that's only until the end phase.
No, not that. No, why not? 210 Doji. Gonna use Root and Toot and Shootin's effect. Banish them two. Draw a card.
Was it worth it?
Maybe. Yes. I'm going to get rid of my sheep tokens. I can special summon the nine-tailed fox.
Naruto.
That's the one. I'll then move to combattle. And you.
Hmm. Go ahead and special summon. Using his effect.
Okay.
Am I going to take more damage?
I mean, I'm going to
Yes.
redirect to Crobat.
Right now. Do I want that? Yeah, why not?
All human.
Okay, and once returned, if a face-up odd eyes monster I control is destroyed by a battle, I can destroy one card of my pendulum zone. If I do place one odd eyes pendulum monster in your extra deck in the pendulum zone. Do I want to?
It gets you Dissolver in the Pendulum Zone.
Yeah, and I would say Dissolver's not.
She's a fusion gate.
That is true.
Or he? They.
My eyes aren't that good, I can't tell.
Back to murder. Asu Turno.
I don't think I've seen this one yet. Alrighty. Ba-ba-ba. Go ahead and activate Sky Iris. Opponent can't target my Magician, Diploma Ball, or Odd Eyes cards in my Pendulum Zone. And target one other face-up card I control, destroy it, and if I do, add one Odd Eyes card from deck to hand. First off, we're going to Pendulum Summon.
It would kind of make sense to pop Persona Dragon because it effect only activates if it's targeted in the Pendulum Zone, and I can't do that with Iris on field.
True. But that's neither here nor there.
And your scale is levels 2 and 3, so I'm not gonna sweat that.
I wouldn't sweat it if I were you either. Let's see. Go ahead and activate the effect. you, and you. To bring out my beast eyes.
The beast. Oh, he's big.
Yeah.
What was the beast part? That's not an insignificant amount of damage.
No. No, it's not. Use that effect. Pop Dissolver, because he did what you needed to.
Unicron.
That in the P scale then. And what?
The only target I think you have to give the stat boost to is the little Synchron bastard. That
Yeah.
is him getting swole off dragon muscles.
All right. So.
Actually, yeah, your only odd eyes is the Phantom. Beast eyes
Correct.
is not odd. Beast eyes are
Yep.
somehow normal.
Yeah.
His hands are so small.
Sorry, I'm just looking at your nine-tailed fox.
If it's destroyed by battle or card effect, I can summon 2 fox tokens.
Right. I think my best bet here is still going to be the fox.
Is someone hitting the keyboard over there?
Yeah, Roxanne's running around here again, messing with chords in the keyboard. And then there's the effect of Phantom Dragon. When it inflicts damage, I can inflict damage equal to the number of odd eyes cards in my pendulum zone times 1200. So that's 2400.
Hey, bud.
Was that?
You missed out on making your odd eye Synchron a 2700.
Didn't I do that?
You attacked with odd eyes Phantom Dragon first.
You're right. Whoops, my bad. I was distracted by the baby here.
Oh, fox time.
Yep, as it does.
Pizza time.
And character shooting Doji.
Oi!
And with that, we'll call it a turn. Could I have done it better? Yes. Was I distracted by a baby?
We're
Also
not done.
yes.
I'm going to use Jack O. You'll tag out for Rootin' Tootin'. And then Jack O will come back.
Oh. I had another play there. I'm so stupid.
Oh, it could be worse. Could be in my situation.
You don't think you have this?
Oh, I know I don't. Doji, do a thing. Participate, damn you. If I come back and... hang on a second. Let me just check that. Yeah, if you just attack with Beast Eyes, you win.
You're correct. Mind if I try something stupid here?
Absolutely go for it.
Okay. Pendulum summon.
Mind if I try something stupid, he says. If I ever say no to that, just kill me. I've been replaced by a clone.
Fair enough. Gonna summon from hand. This is what I should have done last turn. Tuning Magician.
Oh, it's Baby Harmonizer.
Yep.
Oh, thank God. I gained 400 life points. I'm back in, baby.
Ba, 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 ba. Both of those go away. Lady Paladin. There. Go into Nirvana High Paladin. Card a Synchro Summon using Pendulum Monster. I can target one card in my graveyard, add it to my hand. A Duelist Alliance. I know you don't have infinite impermanence in there, but my mind keeps going, oh, and don't do it.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba. Just because Pendulum Halt. Activate that to draw 3 cards. Or 2 cards, excuse me. Alright, and then battle. Nirvana attacks.
My life points.
And when it destroys a monster, I can have my opponent's life points.
Only I was playing Dinomorphia. What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Maybe. Take that, Fox, for being a fox.
Oh no! Ah!
Hey! Cross finally gets one.
Yeah. My set cards that I had there were. One was Reject Reborn. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, end the battle phase, then you can special summon a tuner and a synchro monster from the grave, but their effects are negated. So that wasn't helping.
Nope.
And I also had Haunted Zombies. Banish one zombie from either graveyard and special summon 2 haunted tokens who are the same level as the banished monster. So, not helping.
Yeah.
And
Like
the
we said at the start of this, we
synchro,
knew this was going to be playground games going into it.
and I waited too long to try and get Scapegoat back into my deck because that was the only tuner that showed up.
Really?
Yeah.
How many tuners are in your deck, anyways?
I think it's 6. Scapegoat, Glow Up, Plague Spreader, Pain Painter, Mad Mauler, Unizombie, Tatsu Necro. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus Immortal Dragon is a Synchro Tuner. So 8.
That's not a bad number.
Oh.
Yeah, my issue with this deck is it really needs to pick a direction when it's trying to go several different ways here. The Magicians of Pendulum. Because, like I said, to get out both the fusion monsters as well as the Xyz monster, the options are really limited there. Enlightened Paladin, you would think with just harmonizing is a one trick right there, but then getting into Nirvana High, that's its own separate thing right there. And unfortunately, Pendulum Spam is not as powerful as it was before Master Rule 4.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, there are cards in the deck I absolutely love, like the which one was it? Perform Upon Pendulum Sorcerer, being able to pop 2 cards to add 2 cards to hand. That's not half bad. Skullcrabat Joker, that was on the ban list for a while, wasn't it?
Yep, because it's just a good searcher.
It is a really good
And they had
searcher.
to clarify it searches magician pendulum monsters, otherwise it would be busted in dark magician.
Yeah. And then you just have generic good stuff like the Duelist Alliance card. General's Flame Strike wasn't bad if you're going for more of an Odd Eyes build. Um, it definitely, like I said, this feels more like a starter deck than a structure deck.
Yeah.
So, any strong thoughts on your zombie boys over there?
If you're looking to get all the zombies synchro great cards, this is the best place to start. It's got Glow Up Bloom, Plague Spreader, Unizombie, Necroworld Banshee, Gozuki and Mezuki, Zombie World, Jacko Bolin. Like,
Mm-hmm.
all of them are on every list. If this had Ballard Rock, this would be a cracked deck.
Oh, it absolutely would be. Honestly, I can't say I've looked at the zombie list in full, but part of me was just going, all right, when's Ballard Rock coming out? Because just seeing all these zombies coming in and out, it's just like my mind has been Pavloved in thinking he has to show up soon.
Yeah, Zombie World, that's his house.
Yeah, that was actually one thing that I thought my deck had the slightest edge over you with. With Zombie World, you had no targets in my graveyard because I rarely had a graveyard.
Yep.
Actually, know what? That said, that was one thing that bothered me. What's it? The Odd Eyes Unicorn targeting a monster. Sorry, gaining life equal to something in the graveyard. And what was the other one? Go figure. It's a good one too. Odd Eyes Synchron. Normal. When it's normal summoned, target a level 3 or lower. Perform a power Odd Eyes in the graveyard. Special summon it. Well, my graveyard's empty more often than not.
Yeah,
At least in the monster department. So.
and I guess the supposed to be boss monster, Zombie Dragon Lord, is good for a once per turn, bring back a zombie during your opponent's turn. And he
Mm-hmm.
can bring himself back if he dies, but overall he still caps out at 2,800.
He is, but he's a nice synergy with Felgrand.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Felgrand was the one that I was worried about.
Yeah, Felgren and his weird fingers.
Are all of those ultra rare? Felgrand's ultra. Is Odd Eyes ultra? Sorry, not Odd Eyes, Red Eyes.
Oh, yes.
So Doomkaiser's normal. Yeah, go figure. The only ultra rare extra deck monster I had was Time Star Magician, and we already went over how hard it would be to get him out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think even when the Zombie World deck first came out, I was seeing it all over the place. It's just like, you know what? It's not a bad deck. It's not oppressive, but at the same time, it's active.
Also, it's the most reliable way to get Unizombie.
That is true.
Yeah.
And Plague Spreader.
Yeah. It's got the zombie staples, which is a lot more
Mhm.
than you can say about every other deck.
Zombies are just a generically good archetype. Well, sorry, not archetype. Type.
Yeah. Which is good because for a long time they were nothing until Plague Spreader came out.
Oh, that's the thing, because I think Plague Spreader really shot them into the spotlight during the Synchro era.
Wasn't Plague Spreader limited at one point?
I'm pretty sure it was, yes.
Yeah, because Plague Spitter was the best tuner for a long time.
Oh yeah. I mean, it doesn't lock you into zombies itself. It's just you get 2 synchros a turn using it.
Yeah.
And yeah, you actually hold up a second. Cards in your graveyard. Oh, that's right, on top of the deck.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing. It's not a once per turn effect per. Oh, sorry, not a hard once per turn. Yes, that plague spreader is gotten rid of, but if you have other cards that can put a second or third copy from your deck in the graveyard, you have plenty of synchro options over the course of one turn.
I'm picturing something goofy where someone has like prevented cards from being banished for the turn.
But you mean like Imperial Iron Wall?
Yeah, like that, or I think Lancia prevents banishing.
I think
One of the
no, isn't Lance?
artifacts.
You're right. It's one of the artifacts. For some reason, I was okay. Yeah, one of the artifacts prevents banishing. You're
It's either
correct.
Lancia or Dagda. I think Dagda's the
Okay.
link.
Dagda is the link, so it is Lancia then.
Yep. Yeah, there's only 3
Yeah,
artifacts that matter: Lancia, Dagda, Scythe.
I'm pretty sure. Isn't Scythe banned in Master Duel?
I don't know.
I don't remember off the top of my head. But yes, as far as stuff as like Imperial Iron Wall, and even the ones that prevent banishing, they aren't good in a best of one format.
Nope.
Hmm. So, how long have we been going for here?
Over an hour and 20.
All right. Do you have time for one more silly match?
Sure.
Because actually, I did put together a little something with cards that came out in this newest set. If you want to see, like I said, it's
Sure.
silly.
Do you care what I use in return?
Humor me. Stick with the structure deck.
Feel like I'm being played, but sure.
Change decks.
Hang on.
Yeah, this is gonna be absolutely silly.
Oh, it's gonna be silly then. I'm just. Do you want me to actually play, or do you just want to show off something dumb?
I'll go ahead and play. Like, if I would put this on like a ranking, this would be like an E or F tier deck. But I think it's kind of funny.
All right, then I'm gonna play a goofy thing that's just going off.
And this is just gonna be a one match thing. We're not doing a best of 3 or anything like.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any clue as to what I'm about to do?
Something that just came out in this set. I don't remember everything that came out in this set. Libromancer or Infinitrack, I'd guess. That's Lib. Pardon? Pardon?
I told you this would be so silly.
Combining the 2 worst parts of main deck monsters, rituals, and spirits.
Okay. Oh, the question is, which dumb one do I want to go with now? Bring out the Sakitama. Just for what it's worth. Alright, so Sakitama's effect activates because it was tributed. It goes back into my hand. Baroness returns to hand, and I get my 2 tokens.
All right. Well, I guess I'll play the game. I'm going to use Resonator Call.
Yeah.
Which one of you freaks is the right one? You. I'm going to summon Red Resonator. My Red Warg will chain. Red Resonator will summon Witch of the Black Forest. I control a fiend with 1,500 less attack, so Wandering King Wildwind will come out.
Mm-hmm.
Witch and Red will go into Red Rising. Effect will activate. Red Riser's effect will activate, targeting Red Res. Which will add... Not you. Synchron Resonator. Nice timing on Red Res. That's a once per turn. Why not? Oh, could have done that better. Chaos Ruler. Chaotic Magical. Show me the 5. Don't worry about what Santa Claus is here.
I'm pretty sure that's to get off an OTK.
Summon out Synchron Resonator. Synchron and Chaos Ruler turn into Hot Red. Chaos Ruler, banishing Santa Claus. Get rid of the witch.
She had it coming. She knows what she did. That's why she was on the ban list for so many years. Wait, was she eroded like Sandgun?
I'm not sure. Effect's gonna go off. Summon out himself. Now his effect hits timing. Effect's gonna get me more life points. Yes, I think she is eroded to be a once per turn.
Okay.
Chaos Ruler was fun. He served his purpose, though. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane, because we're just throwing words together.
Yeah. At least they're short words. Imagine if it was more than 4 letters.
Dragon.
Regeki.
You know I can't let you.
I know. Do I have this?
Well,
Get another pre-prep.
oh no, you're gonna have your end board of 2 tokens again.
You know it. Um, Go ahead and use Sakitama again. Attack you for 3,400.
Wow, you've just gotten me below my starting life.
Right? All right, go ahead and go to Clown Town then.
Hmm.
What's that?
I'm learning. Banish Wildwind.
Why are you banishing Wildwind? During your banish.
He gets me a Resonator.
Ah.
I'm gonna add Obsessive Oovaloop.
That's not a Resonator.
No, it's not. Last turn. I
What you got
must
there?
survive.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna return to the hand now, are you? Hey, where'd they go?
To a better place.
Yep.
And then we're gonna do the thing that makes everyone's favorite generic monster.
So this is how low you've gone in your quote-unquote silly deck.
Well, bold of you to assume that I had standards to begin with.
You're not a duelist. You're a freak.
And I'll wear that badge with pride. Go ahead and use those two. Break out access code. I'd be really upset if that has an effect that activates in the graveyard.
It would, but you're playing access code, so it doesn't.
Oh. Neat. And go ahead. Pretty sure you're able to get a big enough dragon out to punch over and do 4,800.
Hey, I'm not.
Really?
I only have tuners in hand.
Oof. Bad time to activate that then, isn't it?
It was the perfect time.
4K.
You see, there's a card that's been in my hand for a while, doing nothing. Activate triple tactics talent, taking control of your access code, Talker.
That would do it.
I'm just going to empty my hand real quick, though, so you can see how this is not helping me.
Joke's on you.
My Uva Loop. Fine. I'll summon the Uva Loop. Anyway, die 1,000 deaths.
Okay. So I had this silly little idea. This all started when I pulled. I only got like. What was it? I spent 4,000 gems on this. And I got 3 of those Sakitamas and then 1 of those. What is its name? It's not Susano. Oh, excuse me, anyone who's Japanese. Tsuhumi Kagutsuchi, the Lord of Thorns? Swords. The Lord of Swords. So they're a nice little 1-2 punch there, where Sakitama lets you reveal itself to have a spirit monster be normal summoned that turn. So alright, you get your extra normal summon there. And then Kutsunagi, then he just needs a tribute of 1 spirit monster to come out then. And at the end of turn, after he's been returned to your hand and everything, he returns everything on the field, graveyard, and what has been banished back to the deck. So it's just like, hey, this is kind of a silly way to reset everything. Well, then you take into account a really old school spirit monster, Hino Kagatsuchi, who, when it deals damage, at the start of your opponent's next turn before they draw their card for the turn, it makes them discard their hand so they only have 1 card. So if you're able to play it just right to get Hinakagetsuchi out, have it deal damage, so at the start of your opponent's next turn they'll only have 1 card in hand, and then using Kutsunagi then, returning everything back from everywhere except the hand to the deck, you're leaving your opponent with 1 card to do anything. It's super silly, it is inconsistent, but I have fun with it.
Truly monstrous, the things you decide to do.
When you're bored enough. So, I hate to say it, dude, but I have to take off now.
Yeah. It's about that
Oh.
time. So,
Yep.
Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Probably gonna do more of these when more bummer packs come out, so look forward to that. Or I'll do it whenever I feel like it, because I make the show, damn it. Thanks for watching.
Right. I'm just along for the ride.
Bye everyone.
Bye.